What a wonderful.
Hey guys, it's Catherine, and this week's video I'll be talking about the book This Girl's a Killer by Emma C. Wells. This is the cover. This is what the book is about. Probably can't read it. But yeah, let's get into this video. The book is about this girl named Cordelia Black, and she's had a rough upbringing. I must say it like that. She's had a rough upbringing, so she's made this like personality of herself, of like just this it girl, and just like no one's gonna touch her. Very prestige, very like she's worked hard for this, right? And then I'm not really sure what her job title is. She basically just sells like medicine to these doctors and like promotes these medications. Can you hear my dog in the back? Yeah. Anyways, so I'm not really sure what that's called, but yeah, she basically like promotes medications to these doctors and stuff, like new like medications. So yeah, so she's doing that. That's her like job or whatnot, and she has this, I don't want to say hobby because that is fucked up, but she basically kills men that are just assholes and pieces of shit. Like that's literally her hobby. That's the best way I can fucking describe it. I wouldn't call that a hobby, but that's what she does. And so, you know, at first everything's going good for her. The only little problem that she's having is that her medication that she was like promoting, I think has like an issue with the FDA. Like I think it's giving people stroke or like, I don't know, something, right? Like there's a side effect that's messing people up. And so they're kind of getting like sued for it. So that's kind of putting like a damper on her job, and she's not really making money from that. So yeah, I don't think that's a spoiler, but yeah, that's something that's happening to her. And so as I was saying, so at the beginning I give this book like maybe like a 4 or 5 out of 10. It was starting off very slow and very like just repetitive. It was just the same thing over and over again, where like, okay, her life is great, she has this good job, she makes good money, you know, she hangs out with her best friend, and you know, she's killing guys on the weekend, and you know, she's killing these guys, and she has this whole like setup to where like she won't get caught. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna go into it, just read the book. But yeah, so she has this whole way of like not getting caught to do it, and so it's kind of just like repetitive, like her just killing men and not like getting away with it, basically. Like nothing is going on, no like little like oopsies, like no, like she's literally doing the shits, right? So I was kind of just like, this is kind of repetitive, it's kind of getting boring, like it's just the same thing over and over again, like damn girl, like and so then halfway through the book, I won't even say halfway through the book, I want to say like a couple chapters in, which I mean might be halfway through the book, I don't know, she meets, okay, so her best friend gets a boyfriend, right? And she instantly hates him. She instantly is like, nope, this is not the guy. They kind of have back and forth. He's kind of he's giving a little bit of a prick, but like not enough for her to be like, okay, I need to kill this man. It was more like, okay, I just need to get him out of her life type of thing. But like, she'll probably do it on her own. So she's waiting it out, right? Whatever. I still don't think this is spoilers, but it might be. Anyways, all right, description of the book. That's where I was going with this. Why am I giving a whole story time right now? So yeah, basically, so her best friend gets a boyfriend, and she meets him, whatnot. She gets this weird vibe from him. And it isn't into a couple chapters in is where something happens with him. She has an altercation with him. Things go south. And now the book is unraveling. Now there's so much shit going on. Like, her job is calling her, asking her to come in, like, because she like forged these papers. Something happened with Simon. I'm not gonna get into what happened with him, but now she has this whole complicated ordeal with Simon, where she doesn't even know what the fuck to do with him. And it starts getting complicated for her. The one guy that like helps her with the bodies, he gets arrested. So now she like doesn't have a way to get rid of bodies. It's just, bro, when I tell you, if I was her, I would have been stressed the fuck out. Cause oh my god. So when that starts happening, I give this book like a 9 or 8 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but it's just like, I don't know. There's some parts in the book that was kind of like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad book to read. It's honestly an easy read to read. Even though she does kill people, it's not very gruesome. Like, it's not a very gruesome book. I mean, maybe there was like one part that was kind of a little gruesome, and I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad book. I actually liked it. Her best friend, kind of like, I don't know, she kind of pissed me off here and there. There was moments where she was okay, but then there was other moments where, like, I don't know. But it's not a bad book. Was it scary? No. Was it stress-worthy? Yeah. Yeah, I was stressed for her. There was a lot of shit going on. For comedy scale, I guess there were some moments that was kind of like fucking funny, but it's just like, not like I don't know. Like, it was just her sarcasm that would be fucking funny. But it wasn't like an actual like joke or like something that was like, okay, this is a comedy book. No, it's just like her sarcasm was fucking funny. Also, there's this dog in the book. And bro, this dog was just complicating things too. Like, it was adding to her fucking plate. And I'm just like, dog gotta go. Like, I don't know what, girl. And she was stressed out about this dog because this dog got covered in blood, and she washed it off, and it didn't look like blood anymore, but she was still like, the dog was still had red spots. Girl, I would have given the dog back just like that, and I would have been like, she got into red paint, because I know we got too much fucking going on to be dealing with the dog too. And the dog's owner is like losing his shit. He's like, I know you have to my dog. Girl, this man literally was about to break into her house, and if you read the book, you know what's in her house, bro. There's just so much like moments I was like, and then there was other moments where like I'm like, bitch, how do you not remember that? How did you not like remember that was about to fucking happen? How did you not remember this person had a key to your place? I'm just like, oh my god. But I get it, because she's like stressed with so many goddamn things. But I'm just like, girl, if you don't get your shit together, you go get arrested. And so I don't know. It's a cool, like, I guess, like, concept for the book. So yeah, I give it an 8 or 9 10. I would give it a shot. It's not a bad book. I actually really enjoyed reading it. It's just the beginning part that was kind of like repetitive, where it was like the same thing just over and over, and nothing was happening. But then it starts getting a little stress worthy, as I would call it, a little suspenseful, because you're just like, she's gonna get caught. Like, there's no way. She also starts dating a cop. I wouldn't even say dating, because like she only went on like 2 dates with this man. So that also kind of complicated things, because this man now is just showing up to her house. I was just like, he has to fucking know. And this man, this might be a spoiler, so like fast forward. But this man literally never caught her. And I'm like, so you weren't you were just showing up to her house unannounced, but you weren't suspicious? Like, I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused. Some things that I didn't understand in this book, I guess, I don't know, was that when the cop guy, I forgot his name. Oh, I think they called him like McSmiley, which is funny because it reminds me of McSteamy and McDreamy from Grey's Anatomy. But yeah, McSmiley, that's what I'm gonna call him because that's all I remember. He shows up to her house unannounced with like fucking food. because her best friend was like, oh, you should do this for her, like the something I never understood was that he didn't see Simon's truck outside. So I'm like, did Simon like park far away? Like I'm confused. How you didn't see that and weren't suspicious about that? Cause Simon was at her house and his truck was outside, but you didn't see that. So I'm kind of confused by that. I don't know. That part I didn't really get. I'm like, was his car far parked away? Like, I don't get how she didn't like get caught. Like how, I don't know. Like these people, she was literally doing like the same thing over and over again, and no one was like catching on to it. The guy that was like helping her out, I guess he's a douchebag too. But like, you weren't kind of like suspicious of like how she was getting these dead bodies, cause like, I guess the man that was helping her out, I guess he like has like this like company or something where like he uses bodies for science and stuff, so he was using these bodies that this girl was giving him for science. But it's like, you're not suspicious of how she's getting these bodies. Okay, so I see why you got arrested. But yeah, I don't know, it's a good book. I give it, you know, an 8 or 9 out of 10. Yeah, I hope you guys read it. If you do read it and you read it because of this book, because of this video, or if you already have read it, let me know what you thought about it down below and just your discussions about the book, because I would love to know. Because I haven't really heard a lot about this book like on TikTok or anything. So yeah, just let me know down below, and I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.